Okay, we're doing this on the fly, but it's a little chat about the blues. I'm working at a little disadvantage here because I've got the stand right in the middle of between my hands. But I think I'll alleviate that for the time being. I just want to look at the score. We're going to talk about the difference between in the blues using the parallel minor along with the major. And classical music using the relative minor to have that same shading, doing the same shading. Okay, so composers don't want to stay in with major chords all the time because it gets boring. Composers don't want to stay in minor chords all the time because that gets boring. Whether it's the blues or a Beethoven symphony, it doesn't matter. Okay, we need contrast for tension because tension is what makes music interesting. Tension and resolution. Okay, so this little Bach piece is in D major. Very bright, very sprightly piece. But you're going to notice as we get down to around here, the color is going to change. Okay? And it's not going to get black, but it's going to get, there's going to be shadows. There's going to be shades in here. Eventually, where is it? Someplace, I can't find it right now. Right here. Okay, we're gonna go from D major, very bright key, to B minor, the relative minor. Okay, the sixth chord. Okay, here we go. Let's hope this works because I don't feel like doing it more than once. Let's see if we can do it like this. Let's see if I put this over here. Okay, I'm going to play this kind of slowly so you can follow along. Let's see if this will work. Okay, now it's going to start. It's going to start getting dark. Sorry, this tripod is right next to me. Let me try that again without the tripod being. Start getting lighter again. Okay, so I hope you can follow that transition from D major to B minor, the sixth chord. D, E, F, sharp, G, A, B. B is number 6. Okay. Now let's so that's how Bach shaded that piece. Now let's go to piano, and we're going to try a little experiment. We're going to try going typical jazz progression. So we went 1-4. We're supposed to go 1-4, 1-4, but in the interest of time, I cut it just down to 1-4-5, 4-1. So now we're going to go something a little different. I'm just making this up. We're going to go from the 1 chord to the 4 chord. Sorry. To the 5 chord. Then then to the 6th chord. Let's see, even. So here we go. It's a little messy, but I was not used to it. Now, the reason the 6th chord worked there is because we used it in its half diminished state. It's actually, and if I add the F underneath, it's an F7 chord, okay? So it really wasn't a legitimate full-blown 6. So let's try it again. Okay. No, it didn't work. That is just a completely foreign element to the nature of the blues. So, how does the blues get contrast? Well, the flat third. Oops. A little flaccid there. Let's see. I think I'm twisting the wrong thing here. There we go. All right, so we've got major chord in the left hand, and it doesn't work with the minor in both hands. Something like that. So anyway, I don't know if that clears anything up. I'm sure it doesn't, but it's another shot in the dark. And so if this doesn't make it clearer that the parallel minor, major, the other thing that's interesting about the blues is the flat 7. It makes it very ambiguous because the flat 7 implies the 4 chord. And if I take a C7 chord, it wants to go to an F chord, right? And where does the C chord go? To the 4 chord. It's a 5-1 progression. How many times have we talked about 5-1 progressions? Okay, so it's very perverted, but then it wouldn't be the blues if it wasn't very perverted. So I hope this helps. And let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.